On Wednesday, Quinn Priester's breakout season continued against the Mariners lineup, who's learning that offense is an art. Welcome to the Dom Skiing Channel, your one-stop shop for the Mariners storylines on Seattle's minds. And today, the Mariners fall 10-2 in an overall disappointing series to the Brewers. Yesterday's game absolutely lived up to the billing, with Jacob Misiorowski and Logan Gilbert putting on an absolute performance. Cal Raleigh's solo shot was the only run of the game, won the game 1-0, but then the Mariners come out and lose 10-2 to the Brewers, losing the series and losing to one of the biggest unlikely breakouts of the last couple weeks. And his name is Quinn Priester, pitcher for the Brewers. His line today, 7 innings, gives up 2 earned runs on 6 hits and 2 walks, grabs 6 strikeouts, but then with his with the quality of contact for Quinn Priester has not been great this far. Obviously, it takes a long time to normalize, but it seems like he's getting pretty lucky because he gave up 11 hard hits on 96 pitches and still ended with this great 7-inning, 2-run line. When you actually get into his numbers, you see that he's getting a lot of swing and miss. He's getting 16 swinging strikes on 96 pitches is disgusting. That's almost a 20% rate. But 3 on 47 sinkers, 6 on 25 sliders, 3 on 14 cutters, 3 on 9 curves, 1 changeup that he threw for a swinging strike as well. And the numbers look really good. The average exit velocity against is not at 91.9. And the slider is the only pitch that seems to be getting really weak contact. But I think it's going to have to normalize for a while with Quinn Priester. I wish I could tell you definitively that he looks awesome or not awesome, but it's really that one of the skills looks awesome, which is the swing and miss, and looks like it's getting him a whole lot better, as I think this cutter is a new addition for him, which he gets 3 on 14 here. And 6 on 25 sliders could be the Mariners just going back to struggling to hit the slider as they were for almost the whole first half until that Tigers series. Then 3 on, but the cutter is also, when you have a really good slider and then, the cutter, you kind of throw in a fastball with a slider grip, it plays really well off the slider. And it doesn't, for Quinn Priester in this one, he kept the Dodgers at bay last time, and then he kept the Mariners at bay this time. The swing and miss looks awesome, but the quality of contact looks all over the place and really downright not so good. So Mariners get kept in the yard a little bit today. Then moving on to Luis Castillo, he also got hit pretty hard. He gives up 12 hard hits on 90 pitches for Luis Castillo is not ideal. He only goes 5 innings, allows 3 earned runs, 6 total. So there was some defensive problems today as well. I did not get to watch much of this game either. I'm just being real. I've had some stuff going on today that I've got to deal with, including I'm now writing for Seahawks Wire, so go follow Seahawks Wire if you haven't, at the Seahawks Wire on Twitter and stuff. But back to the Mariners, sorry guys. 7 strikeouts to no walks for Luis Castillo is a great sign, and you've had the Mariners really not walking batters the last bunch of days, save for Brandon Garcia, who's making his major league debut. Got his first major league strikeout today, by the way. I'm jumping around again, but Luis Castillo still sits at a 3.3 ERA on the year. It just doesn't look great under the hood. When you combine the fact, 13 swinging strikes on 90 pitches is pretty good. And he throws 10 changeups on his 90 pitches, so he's not scared of the changeup. 91.5 mile an hour average exit velocity. It was a hot day today, so I get that too. But he's getting the swing and miss. He's using the changeup. It's not like elite swing and miss, but it's still very good swing and miss. And he's not walking anybody. And really, the 6 runs obviously is more due to the errors and stuff. But when you look at Luis Castillo, it's just there's not one pitch that I feel great about right now. The changeup, even though he's throwing it 10 times, he's getting 1 swinging strike on it. It's supposed to be one of the best pitches in baseball, and without that, the whole equation for Luis Castillo just doesn't really line up. 12 hard hit, you get on one hand 13 swing strikes on 90 pitches, good. On the other hand, 12 hard hits on 90 pitches. Which it is a hot day. But I don't know. Luis Castillo also just doesn't have that top 10 type of stuff anymore. He's really probably got top 30 or 50 stuff now. And without the changeup, and then also having the velocity on both the four seam and the sinker sit in the 95 range right now, whereas the slider's 84 range and changes 87. It's just not looking great. And Quinn Priester, we're just going to have to watch a little bit more because he's ascending. Luis Castillo is descending. And it's an annoying game where all the Brewers hitters, it's a red hot lineup, just start churning out hits. They get 17 hits in this one, 311 expected batting average. You had a 262 expected batting average, not putrid at all, but way more than you won the game with last night at 192. You get out hit 17-7, outscored 10-2. And the best part is, it was tied 2-2. Both teams scored 2 runs in the second inning. Then the Brewers come out, score 3 in the fourth, blank us. 1 in the fifth, blank us. 1 in the sixth, blank us. 3 in the seventh, blank us. And by that time, it's 10-2, and the game is basically over. We're putting in Brandon Garcia. They're letting Tobias Myers get a shot at pitching again. Anyway, that's kind of going to do it today. Got to be a little bit quick today. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow to recap Game 103. Peace out and go M's.